Alright, what's up gamers? Welcome to Game Champ. I am Jay Stilla, and if you're watching this video, then you probably have been having some issues with your aim, or feel like you can improve your aim a little bit more than what it's already at, I guess. And before we get into the video though, I want to say that little plug here that I do stream on Twitch very regularly over at twitch.tv/JStilla. If you guys want to follow, I'll be playing a lot of Valorant. I just want to get better, and I'm going to be working on my aim, just like a lot of you guys are, and that's what this video is for, and getting ready for the official release June 2nd. Whether you think the game is ready for official release or not, I believe Riot's still going to release it, but they're just going to stay very on top of their updates. So, to the topic of this video today, which is how to greatly increase your aim in Valorant or any FPS in general. I was first told about this program from my dad, actually, who sent me an article talking about this game, software, whatever you want to call it, that helps you improve your aim with a bunch of mini games and statistics as you're playing the game. And I decided to look into it. I wasn't sure how much it would be. I wasn't sure if I would try it out, depending on the price, right? So I went to see if it was on Steam because the article that I read didn't really mention where it was available or anything, so I thought I'd check it out on Steam first, where majority of games I feel like would try to be there for PC at least. And I found it there, and it was actually free. So the game I'm talking about right now is called Aim Lab. And if you haven't heard of it, or if you've heard of Kovacs aim training, they're pretty much the same thing. They help you increase your aim and a bunch of different aspects of your aim by providing a bunch of different mini games, and the main difference being Aim Lab is free and Kovacs is like, I believe, like around $20 last time I checked on Steam. But I'm making this video because I've been trying it out for a couple days now, or at least I would say like 4 days, and it has helped me a lot, and that's because I haven't had much experience with games like Counter-Strike, which has a lot of very similar aiming mechanics as Valorant. So when you first launch Aim Lab, you get to choose which game it is you're trying to increase your aim for, and this is helpful for any FPS player out there, even if it's something other than Valorant. So I guess I can show you a little bit what I'm talking about. We'll switch over to the game. I'll continue talking there. Alright, so when you log into Aim Labs for the first time, you're gonna have to make an account. You're gonna make an account, but it's gonna be tied to your Steam. So just put in your email, make a password, but have it remember you, and you'll always be able to log in, and it's tied to your Steam account. So this is what it looks like. And when you first make your account, you choose whether you want to play, whether you're training for Valorant, CSGO, Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, whatever it is. As you can see, I'm not that great yet, but like I said, this has been helping me increase my aim, so I feel like it'll help a lot of you guys out there increase your aim as well. So let me show you a little bit of like what it looks like, right? So you have a bunch of mini games, like I said, right? So like this one kind of helps with flicking. This one helps with tracking. This one flicking as well. This one's tracking. So there's a bunch of different ones, right? And if you go over to tasks, you can see like the specific different aspects of your aim that the mini games can help you increase your aim at. So there's perception, which is kind of like waiting for things to pop up and clicking to see your reaction time. I guess that's pretty much reaction time. And then cognition is just kind of like watching your shots, right? I think this one is whichever one's in the middle, you shoot the one that matches the color that was in the middle. When the tube has two different colored orbs that pop up. So it's just a bunch of different things, like spider shot, like all these ones is precision, your speed, your tracking, your flicking. So yeah, there's like a bunch of different stuff. I'll hop into one just like give you guys, let's do this one. I really like decision shot because I feel like it helps you really like think about your shots before you take it. And this being a free game on Steam, I feel like there's no harm in trying it out and giving it a shot. I have in a previous video talked about the training areas in Valorant, but the amount of mini games that this software game gives you is just more so than what the training in Valorant can offer you. The training in Valorant can give you a good warm-up start. So this is better for warming up, better for training, better for increasing your stuff. So you're just hitting this. So if I flick to the red one, I'm wasting time. Red, blue, 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 blue. Whew. Okay, so that was the first thing I've done today having to do with anything shooting. And then here's the post-game screen for like all the mini games you play. It shows you your score, your decision accuracy. So it says 100% even though I've missed a couple because this one is focused on your decision shot. So I didn't just flick to the wrong color and shoot and say like for games that have friendly fire, this is a good training thing for it. And then it shows you your reaction time in milliseconds, and it shows, so it's like, what was that, 5 seconds, 100 milliseconds a second, I'm not sure. But and then it also gives you a breakdown of what your performance was compared to your average. So apparently I did 4% better than I usually do on this, and the more you play the different mini games, the more accurate you can get of data, I guess. And then you got insights where it would give you your strengths or your weaknesses. I guess I did pretty average or something. There's nothing there for me. Breaks it down a little bit more in the advanced tab, kind of showing you like where your accuracy is really good at, where you're kind of struggling. Then if you want to make it into more of a game, there's a leaderboard that you can try to like increase your score every time. Yeah, and as you figure out what you need to work on by trying out all the different mini games, you can focus more specifically on certain parts of your aim. This has helped me a lot because I've noticed a lot in my games now I'm able to consistently drop close to like 20 kills average every match since I've started using this software. So for me personally, I feel like it helps a lot, especially if you're not at like the Diamond Master Valorant Immortal level for Valorant. And there's also playlists that people make because you can customize these tests and have them be a little harder, a little easier, depending on where you're at. So if you're just starting out in this type of game, you can have it set really easy, start getting good scores, increase the difficulty a little bit, and then start getting more accurate. Like this one right here, that's the reason why I brought this up. It's a hard Valorant made by, I guess his name was just a comma. But I played this one and it was pretty good because a lot of these, so it has a whole playlist, it just has it all loaded up for you. You just kind of get in, start trying it. And this one's hard because the targets are pretty much head size. So as you're doing this, see, this is the tracking one. And you want to track and like hit it if I can. I'm getting outstrafed by a ball. Maybe. Okay. So this is a good example because obviously I need to work on this one. Jesus. Okay. Oh, that was horrible. Anyways, so yeah, as you can see, that one was way harder than the other one I showed you. Well, depending on who you are, that was harder. Some people are way better at tracking, and so they could hit those, but they don't have really fast reaction time. So this is all around really good game if you plan on trying to climb the ranked ladder of Valorant or any FPS game, really. Because especially if you're looking at trying to become an esports player. Actually, let's just wrap it up at the end. I'm gonna switch back to the other screen now. Okay. Like you guys saw, I am not amazing yet, but when I first started, I probably couldn't have even gotten a couple of those because I had to mess around with my sensitivity a bit. My sensitivity was really slow, which is some of the advice that the game actually gave me, that my reaction time was really slow, or not my reaction time, I said I have a slow hand, the advice that the game gave me was to increase my sensitivity a little bit. And I did, and I've been seeing a huge difference, and it's been helping out a lot. Now, if you want to, so like this is an esports channel, Game Champ, and we post a lot of stuff ranging from esports content, esports interviews, and if you're watching my videos and you're at least subscribed and keeping up with some of my content, then you probably want to take a lot of games serious. You want to climb those ranked ladders, and if you want to be at the top of FPS games, this is kind of one of those things that you have to do to train your aim. Because not always, I mean, a lot of times you could play a game for a long time and then get used to the aiming, but at least with Aim Lab, it kind of accelerates that process because you can pinpoint which aspects of your aim that you're lacking, and then train those, like even as warm-ups before you start playing the game, or like 1 hour a day. I know a lot of people, like a couple of my friends that play Apex and are Predator level and compete in competitions, they take an hour a day at least to do some aim training. And I've been seeing it pay off for me as well. I thought I'd try it out just so I can give you guys a video to talk about it and let you know if I thought that it was something you guys should do, and I definitely think it is. And so yeah, it's free, why not? It's not a very intensive game. I think it was only like 1 gig, 2 gigs to download, and it could help you a ton in your games, and you could be that top fragger that you know you are. But that about wraps it up for this video. I just want to talk about this. Hopefully I help a couple of you guys out there increase your aim, get higher ranks, and get ready for that Valorant official release, whether you believe it's ready or not. And yeah, if this helped you, or if you didn't know about this and something that you think you're going to try, give it a like. Give this video a like, a subscribe. This isn't Netflix or anything. And leave me a comment down below after you guys try it, or if you think it's helpful, or maybe you guys have some other method that you think helps work on your training a little bit better, and maybe I could cover that for other people to hear about. Leave those in the comments below. And like always, gamers, keep on gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next video.